A Virginia man is proving that passion can overcome just about anything, even a life-altering disease. In his latest I Have a Story, Greg McQuaid and photographer Cole Pearson introduced us to a musician who is defying a doctor's diagnosis.
He go hard every time he plays, whether practice or on gigs.
Dion Langley doesn't just play the drums.
Like you plug a cord in the wall and he's full of energy.
He pounces on it.
It takes you to a whole nother level musically. The Zone is actually a great place. It's a great place.
The musician from Portsmouth was drawn to the instrument as a child.
5 or 6 years old.
He started playing in his family's gospel group.
I just fell in love with it.
At 42, Dion hasn't stopped.
To me, it's the best feeling ever. Best feeling ever.
His talents caught the attention of bands across Hampton Roads. Snaring many a job, Dion turned professional.
Drumming is my job. This is how I make my living.
But about 12 years ago, his performances were taking their toll.
Very tired, drained, lost a lot of weight. I would get sleepy real fast.
His symptoms grew worse until one day he collapsed following a show.
The scariest feeling ever. I thought I was gonna die.
Doctors dropped a heavy diagnosis.
2010. That's when I first got diagnosed with lupus.
Lupus, a disease affecting the joints, brain, heart, and lungs. There is no known cure.
I panicked right then and there. I cried right then and there because I just didn't know. Terrible feeling.
Doctors recommended Dion lay down the drumsticks for good.
In 2012, I was told that I would never play drums again because my lupus had got so bad.
I knew right then that he was going to be a drummer one day because he had good timing and good rhythm.
Uncle and mentor Frank Hotshot Rogers says not even a life-altering disease will unplug his nephew.
And when he's behind the drum set, I can see a new different life. You know, it's like you won the lottery, I would say.
I block everything out around me. It's my safe place.
Dion is using his music as a platform.
Lupus needs identity, and I think people need to understand what lupus and how serious lupus is.
This spring, the drummer released his first song with an appropriate title.
I used to want to be the best drummer in the world. That was my goal. But I tell people all the time, I'm drumming to a different beat, and that's the beat lupus.
His disease may rob him of his ability to play.
Being a drummer with lupus is probably the hardest thing ever because I exert so much energy on stage.
Till that day, Dion Langley promises to keep the beat.
You have to face reality. My body's not as strong as it used to.
Because this drummer doesn't want the song to end.
If you would have told me or asked me this 10 years ago, I never would have even imagined that. So I think to have a CD, to just look at the musical growth of where I've been and where God has taken me, I cannot complain at all.
Dion's CD, Beat It Like a Drum, is available on streaming services. He's also released a clothing line with inspirational messages about overcoming lupus.